Right, what's up, legends? If it's your first time here, my name's Sam. This is my channel Wolemid, and I generally give you guys a chat about terms to do with karting and sim racing, and I also do some track guides. So yeah, just hang around, find out, and let's see if we can keep you out the barriers. Today's video is all about the karting lingo. You've probably been around the paddock, you've heard many different things: understeer, oversteer, scrubbing, jacking, podding, all that stuff. I'm here to break it down for you to let you actually know what they are, what they mean, how you can actually fool someone. Have you ever actually been in the paddock and someone said to you, "Oh mate, you're proper scrubbing through that corner." You've had no idea, you're just nodding along. Well, this video is all about explaining that to you so you understand and you won't just be nodding along like a Churchill doll.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go on with it. Let's start with the classic understeer. Now, you've probably heard that everywhere, on TV, in the pits, everything. Understeer is when you're trying to turn a corner, so you've turned the wheel and you carry on going forwards. That's understeer. So you're trying to turn the steering wheel to get around the corner, understeers, and it pushes you on. So you'll also hear people saying pushing. This is very, very common, especially in the wet, obviously where grip is very, very limited. So yes, that's understeer. Picture this, you're trying to steer a shopping trolley with two jammed front wheels. That is essentially understeer, okay? You will get it everywhere, and I know for a fact you've had it more than once. One of the ways you can sort this is by having more front end grip, maybe a little bit slower entry, or even you're just on the wrong racing line. Next one's oversteer, and oversteer is like a spicy thing here. Oversteer is the complete opposite to understeer. So you're turning the wheel, you've turned the wheel, the front has dug in so quickly, the back can't actually keep up with it. So you're kind of done, and it's almost like it's on the nose. So you might hear that on the TV or in the paddock as well. The go-kart, the car is on the nose. That is talking about oversteering. So you'll turn in, the front will grip quicker than the rear can grip, and you'll pretty much pivot on the spot. But however, a little oversteer is actually helpful. It will help the go-kart pivot. Essentially, all drifting is oversteering. You're like, wah, 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 wah. That's essentially just fancy word for drifting. Now for the weird one, jacking. And no, it's not just another term for steering your mate's go-kart, okay? Jacking is a very common thing in go-karting. So when you're entering the corner, your front outside wheel has so much grip, your rear inside wheel will lift off the corner. Okay, so I've got some pictures here. It'll definitely help you understand what I mean. And this really is helpful on the really tight corners where we don't have a differential. Having your go-kart jacking into a corner is super helpful. It's definitely what you're trying to get to. The kart chassis actually flexes, and that's what causes the lift. And you really want to try and get this into moderation. In the wet, super key. You definitely want that rear wheel jacking. Right, scrub and slip angle. Now let's nerd out a little bit on this bit, okay? So there are behind the scenes forces that make your kart fast or slow. Scrub is just a resistance. As your tyres turn, they kind of drag slightly sideways. That's scrub. More scrub equals more rolling resistance, which then also equals a slower car and slower lap times. It's simple. Now there's slip angle. Now this one's cool. It's the difference between where your kart tyres are pointing and where you're actually going. Essentially just drifting. A little slip angle means the tyres are working, generating grip. Too much, you're sliding and you're probably heading towards the barriers. Think of it like this. Tyres are like a dancer. A little sideways is graceful, amazing to watch. But too much, and it's hilarious when they're laying on the floor. Now this all ties into balance. Probably the most important thing in a kart setup. When the kart's balanced, it turns, as you ask, grips where you want and does exactly what you want basically. If you feel like you're resting the kart every corner, something's off. Balance is a combo of everything. Tyre jacking, the tyre pressures, seat positioning, your driving style. You'll know it when you feel it. And once you do, you'll want that feeling every single session you ever do. Right, and here's a quick rapid fire of a list of ones which you will probably hear as well. And bear in mind, this is more for the beginner. This is catered more for a beginner than anyone else. Grip, how much traction your kart has. Caster, steering pivot angle. More caster equals more jacking on the rear wheel. Camber is tyre tilting. Negative camber makes the tyres dig in more onto a corner. You've got your toe in and your toe out if you're looking at the front of a go-kart. This will help your steering. The more toe out you have, the quicker you'll turn. But also you will scrub speed down the straight. You've got chatter, or sometimes noticed as hopping or skipping. That's when you're going through a corner and your kart's not jacking the same constant. It's like boom, 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 boom. It's bouncing along. That's bouncing, hopping, skipping, chatter, whatever you want to call it. All right, so now you've got the lingo, the know-how, and hopefully a better feel for what your kart is wanting to do. Karting isn't just about sending it. It's about feeling, adjusting, and learning from every lap you do. And honestly, let's be honest, learning about it is half the fun. The other half is obviously winning, so you got that one. And also, thank you for watching this far. If you've got this far, if you have, just let me know. Any other terms you don't know and you want me to try and describe or decipher for you, let me know. Okay, so thank you. Hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. It helps it get out to more people. It really, really helps in the YouTube algorithm. And if you leave a comment, I promise you, I do always read every comment. And if you go through all my videos anyway, you'll notice I usually reply to them because I don't get many. All right, and that's all for me. I'll catch you at the next Apex.